Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. I'm Tom Poland, beaming out to you from the Sunshine Coast in Australia. Joined today by Michael DeLon. Michael, it's a pleasure to have you here, sir. Good to meet you again. Not
Thank
our
you,
first
Tom.
rodeo together, but g'day from down under. A very warm welcome. Michael,
Thank you.
remind me, where are you based?
I am in the United States, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Arkansas, from Arkansas
Yes.
to Wyber Downs in Australia. Hands
That's
across
right.
the water. So, look, folks, Michael's superpower is he brings you credibility and he opens doors for you. But a little bit of background behind that. He's the number one Amazon bestselling author. He's America's foremost authority on credibility marketing. And we know that if you don't establish credibility, there's no point in establishing rapport or have an offer, because if people don't believe you, they ain't going to buy from you. He teaches business owners how to establish that credibility and thereby attract and gain more clients. Michael, our title today, which I want to grill you on, sir, is How to Create Your Book Without Writing a Word. So let's dive into that. I'm going to kick off the 7-minute timer. Question number one, sir, is who's your ideal client?
Well, Tom, my ideal client's the business owner who's always thought about writing a book, but's never done it. So what we do is we help them create their book without writing a word through an interview process so that they will be seen as the expert in the eyes of their audience. And then we teach them how to use their book to grow their business.
And they'll finally get it frickin' well done.
Absolutely.
So let's be clear. Question number two is the problem that you solve. Clearly, one of the problems is that many of these folks have been meaning to get around to writing the book for years. But there's another problem that you just touched on, which is a lot of people think that the book is going to sell itself and it's just going to bring more clients on its own. But you mentioned that you also help them, show them how to use that book to generate more clients. Is there anything else you want to add to the question two, which is the problem you solve?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've built marketing systems, step-by-step guides that we give to our clients, and they implement them through our guidance so that they know how to use the book in lead generation, lead conversion, preconditioning, referrals. All of that is given to our clients so that they can actually make money with this thing.
That's right, because the world's full of authors who have proudly finally written their book and launched it, and then nothing's happened, unfortunately.
That's right. Yeah, it's hard to find them on Amazon.
But folks, books are a terrific door opener and a terrific credibility builder. It really can take you from hero to zero very quickly. So if you haven't got around to it, and by the way, I should hasten to add real quick, this is not an affiliate marketing thing we're doing here. I'm just promoting Michael and asking him to come into the show because I think he could be really good for some of you. So let's move on to question three, Michael. What are the typical symptoms that people experience? It kind of like gives them a heads up as to why they should be reaching out to you.
Yeah, they're having headaches, Tom, because they're banging their head against the wall, right? Because they're frustrated with marketing. They're getting leads, but they're not converting those leads into conversations. Number one. Number two, if they have conversations, they're losing those sales because in the process, their prospect isn't seeing them as the person who can really help them. Okay. And then after the fact, they spend too much time trying to follow up, begging for that next appointment because they're not positioned properly.
Gotcha. Thank you for that. Very succinct. So we're talking about people that are growth orientated. They've been trying to get new clients on board and grow their businesses. They're going to be trying stuff, is what I'm saying. So question four is, what would you say are some of the common mistakes that your clients tell you that they've made before they find your solution? 4 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, the first one is they're trying to write their book on their own. All right. They tried to write that's not where you're making your best money. The real big one is they don't have a clear message. They sound like everybody else that does what they do. And what we do is help them clarify that message and tell their story. Just like a movie, stories carry the day in books. So we help them clarify that so they don't end up like what I call a coffee bean, looking like and sounding like everybody else. And there's no personal touches in marketing anymore, Tom. Everybody's hiding behind social media and junk. A book allows you to actually mail it to somebody and have a personal touch through a conversation.
Right. And folks, if you just struggle, if you just struggle with words and it just doesn't come to you like it does for a few people, it might be time to get it written by someone else effectively in your voice, right? Because your method is you're interviewing people.
It totally is. And we interview people because you can talk about what you do all day long. We just guide you through a process.
So true. It's so true. People will have it over a cup of coffee. They can thrill you and delight you for hours talking about what they do and how they do it. But when you ask them to formalize it in writing, suddenly there's a block. So
Absolutely.
Big problem potentially solved here, folks. Michael, let's go to question 5, which is the top tip. I'm after a free action that someone could take. It's not going to solve the whole problem, but it might take them a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Be personal. And what I mean by that, Tom, is too many people are trying to be what you think your audience wants you to be. And so you're hiding behind suits or letters behind your name. No. Be yourself. And if you like duck hunting, have ducks on your wall. If you like Hawaiian shirts, wear Hawaiian. I want to know who you are. People are going to buy who you are more than what you do. Be personal in your marketing.
Yeah, very true. Great top tip. Thank you. Let's go to question 6. We've got just under 2 minutes left. A valuable free resource. And I know you've got something pretty special here because I've been there and had a look at it. Tell us where people can go and what they're going to find when they get there.
Sure. The where they want to go is paperbackexpert.com/gifting. Okay. One of the rules, the laws of credibility marketing is to convince the mind, you have to capture the heart. And when you go to this website, you're going to see a short training I did, no opt-in required, and it's going to share with you a gifting strategy that we use to win the heart of our prospects, our clients, and our centers of influence. That this one strategy has probably done more for my business in the last 2 or 3 years than anything else. I get more response from this gifting because I'm winning their heart. And I want people to just take it. You don't have to opt in, and use this strategy to make a difference in people's lives.
It's very clever, folks. I've been there, had a look at it. You need to have a look at it. It's paperbackexpert.com/gifting, as in Christmas gift, which is just around the corner. Gifting.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that, Michael. And be prepared for thanks for folks who go there and grab your gift resource pack as well. 30 seconds left, sir. Real quick. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
How can you be guaranteed to make money as an author? That's what everybody asks me.
In 20 seconds, how can they?
In 20 seconds is use us, because when you work with us, I guarantee that you'll double your investment in 2 years, or I'll give you all your money back, because I know our systems and strategies work.
Perfect. Michael DeLon, thank you so much for your time and your generosity with these ideas. Cheers.
You're welcome, Tom. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.